What is life like for LaRussell?
A lot of people work their whole life to get one of the moments we have in a week. You know, it's like this happened and we wake up and we go right back to the flow. We go right back to getting to it and getting after it. You know, it's like, it just don't stop. But I love it. I love the flow of life. I was able to see a version of myself. He was an independent black man doing what he loved, and his family was with him and behind him, and he just do cool shit and have fun.
Hi, I'm here with Scout Fragrance. I just did the Scout Business podcast. This man created a podcast because he got a black-owned fragrance company. You hear what I'm saying? And the interview was actually really good, which is crazy that he made the podcast just for the purpose of promoting the business, because he's actually a really great podcaster. And you know how he booked me? Just came through the bio. We made it happen. He pulled up. We was already working. He was like, I'll come to you. I'll pull up. He made it happen. What is it, like 11 p.m.?
Man, we make it happen. No excuses.
No excuses.
Scout Business Podcast, LaRussell, tap in.
Booyah.
Welcome to the Scout Business Podcast. I got my man LaRussell. This is a exclusive interview. Man, I appreciate you, brother.
Come on.
Man.
Yeah.
Yo, the realest in the game right now.
Yeah.
The realest in the game.
You heard?
Independent.
Come on.
Doing it.
Come on. Doing it well.
No substitutions.
No subs.
No artificial flavors, sweeteners, none of that.
No GMOs.
No GMOs.
You heard?
Organic.
Come on.
Man, I have to ask you, what do you have going on now? Like, how has your now been? Like, from where you started to where you're at now, like, what is life like for LaRussell?
Life is exciting. I get to do a lot of cool with the homies. And when I wake up on days that I can remember to be grateful for it all and just like sit in what I've done. Like, man, we woke up today, like leaving here yesterday, it was like, bruh, Timbo, that shit crazy. And when we woke up, like the first thing was like, did that happen yesterday, you know? And we was laughing because we was at the table yesterday. Like, a lot of people work their whole life to get one of the moments we have in a week. You know, it's like this happened and we wake up and we go right back to the flow. We go right back to getting to it and getting after it. You know, it's like, it just don't stop. But I love it. I love the flow of life. You know, John Logan, it don't matter what you did yesterday, what you do today determines, you know, how today goes.
How you stay so hungry, man? Like, how do you just keep going so hard?
I love it. Like, I love it.
I think like what you said, like you remember being where you were versus where you are now. So now that you have it, it's like, might as well just keep going hard.
I don't have it. Like, whatever it is, I don't have it. I'm always after it. You know, like it ain't to have. It's just like, you know, you get to go and go.
Experience.
It's to experience. It's not to have.
What do you enjoy about the process and the journey? Because a lot of times, you know, you hear these quotes, it's not the actual destination, it's the journey. What do you enjoy about the journey?
Women. Nah.
You keeping it a buck.
I just like to play. I like to be on the court. I like to score. I like to pass the ball. I like to throw alley-oops. I like to cross. I like to block shots. I like to play.
You're running the play, literally.
Right?
Is there anything in particular as far as like an experience that you've had? You say you just did a collab with Timberland, or
yeah.
And then I saw Busta Rhymes. He hopped on a live with you.
Come on.
He want to come to the backyard.
Come on.
The gondola, right?
The pergola. Gondola boat.
The pergola. So yeah. We got Buster, we got Timberland. Who has surprised you as far as names that have reached out?
T-Pain.
You're going to be doing a tour with him.
Yeah.
When is that going to start?
At the end of this month, May 29th.
Where's the first stop?
Texas. Houston, Texas.
It's about to be lit.
H-Town.
It's about to be lit.
Yeah.
My next question is there anything you would like to alter as far as your journey, or anything you want to add to what you already got going on?
Nope.
Nothing.
No. It's good food. You know, like, there's nothing you really got to do to an apple. Just bite that motherfucker. and you're gonna get everything you need. You know, it's like, no, I'm here. And you know what's crazy is like, if you alter one thing, something changed. If I didn't go do that show that day, I wouldn't have seen you in the airport, and this wouldn't be happening in this fashion.
Right. And that's deep.
Just
So
enjoy the apple as it is.
No, I know what you mean, because one decision can alter you meeting that one person and make that connection. How did you connect with T-Pain?
His team reached out. Initially, you know, he told them, this is who I want to do a show. He was doing the first, or I don't know if it was the first, but he was doing a Wisconsin Fest in Milwaukee. And they reached out, and we went and showed up and killed it. And it was like an incredible experience, and enough for him to want me back. And it was just dope to see him, because it was like I was able to see a version of myself. He was an independent black man doing what he loved, and his family was with him and behind him, and he just do cool shit and have fun.
Nah, man, that's dope. Any decisions that have led you to being successful? Like, is there a certain framework in which you went from starting the rap to getting to this point? A series of decisions.
You only got to make one decision, and that's decision to do it.
And that's it.
That's it.
Once
you decide I'm gonna do it, and there's nothing else around it, it's like I'm gonna do it, and that's it. And when you decide you're gonna do it, that means you accept everything that comes with doing it.
Right.
Because I'm gonna do it.
Right.
So that means if I break a leg on the way,
I'm doing it.
I'm doing it. You know, so it's like that's all the decision I needed. When I was like, I'm finna do this. I don't want to work for nobody else. I don't want to live a life I don't want to live. I'm gonna do this.
How would you say your team, like the pieces that came together to join the team to help you continue on the path that you're on?
I found a bunch of mirrors. I had to literally just be the person I needed for myself to get to where I needed to be. And I was the type of person that would get up at 4 a.m. to catch a flight. And I was the type of person that'd go shoot 10 videos in a day and go to the studio and knock out 10 of them, then go back home and go beat up the road and fly. I'm that. And when you that, you naturally attract other things that are that. And when I find things that are like, oh yeah, I can see the potential, I bring it in. And I keep it close until I can see, like, oh, is this one of those? You know, like you when you get the litter of puppies, you know, you certain ones you like, this gonna be a dog. You know, you just know. And I'm able to cultivate that.
Was the team that you have, or the team that's around you, you basically, you say you're a mirror. Did you recruit them, or did they just come to you? Magnetism.
Yeah.
You just had the energy, and then they knew.
I just kept walking my path, and you know, along that walk, you hit the park. These niggas outside moving, and somebody might, hey, I'm gonna walk. I'm going that way.
How important is teamwork though in this game?
Extremely. No matter what you do, like you have to. Extremely. You know, like it's indescribable. You have to play to know.
Right. You got to have the pieces around you to continue to get higher and higher.
Imagine playing chess with just a king.
Exactly.
You lose every time.
Exactly. So you got to have the right pieces around you. If you had to go back, or I got a couple questions. These are like, I want to leave the audience with some gems. You're always giving gems. All right, let's keep it a buck. But one of the questions I have is, if you had to go back and talk to LaRussell 3, 4, 5 years ago, what would you tell him? Remember you talked about the story, you lost your car and you was still hustling, still investing in your music. What would you tell young LaRussell?
A couple things. I'd be like, don't hit that. Hey, so many things, but I wouldn't tell him because he got here. So I would really just watch. and let him do his thing and figure it out. You know, sometimes it's not a matter of telling somebody something, it's a matter of showing them. And that be like the time I'm on now. I ain't really got too much to tell it. It's like, if you see what I'm doing and it don't inspire you or move you, or you don't get to see the blueprint to where you could recreate it, it ain't nothing I can tell you. Right. You know, if I could show you all of this and you don't get it, it ain't nothing I can tell you that's gonna help you. You feel me?
Cats gotta do the work.
That's it.
Yeah, Cats. I watched the. I love the clips of you when you're walking, and you're just talking, and you're just kind of sharing. You know, my content is pretty PG, but I love when you're like, yo, you lazy. You know, they don't want to do the work. They don't want to shoot the content. You know, right? How do you see cats that, you know, they say they get to where you are, you got to do the work, but they don't want to do the work?
I don't see them. The around me get to it. You know, I don't see them.
Yeah, you getting it in. You got so what do we got going on? We got the merch.
Yeah.
What do people need to do to support LaRussell? They get the merch. We got the CD. We got not CD.
Shows, gold card, stock, booking, interviews, podcast platforms. You can book me for a feature. You could book me and send me a pack of beats, and I'll just get on your beat. You know, like, just, you can support in whatever fashion works for you. Honestly, there's no preference for me. Whatever, once you into the world and you like, oh, I like that, I want to do this, it's up to you. But I just really love, like, going to the people, you know?
Every man deserves an ovation.
What's like the big accomplishment that you want to get to? Like, what's like the one you're like, you know what, I want that? You just staying present, or is it something like, no, you know what, I'm trying to get this right here?
I'm gonna get everything I'm supposed to get if I do what I'm supposed to do.
That's it, man. LaRussell. I got a business. I wanted to shout out my business. Again, it's a Scout Business Podcast. I have a fragrance company, Scout Fragrance. So this is the fragrance. It's called Cupid Fragrance. It's a pheromone spray for men. Basically, if he's going on a date, it's supposed to enhance his chances of, you know how that works, right? Meaning, like, he smells good, the night goes good, and it's all good.
Yeah, I think
you feel what I'm saying? I'm gonna spray on the card and I'm gonna spray my arm. Okay.
Okay, let's do it.
So let's spray the card.
This one?
Yeah, I'm gonna spray the back of it. I'm gonna spray my arm.
All right.
And just give it a smell.
It smells good.
You like it?
Mm-hmm. It smells fresh. It smells light. I like it.
You like it? Mm-hmm. What would you rank on a scale of 1 to 10?
Like an 8.
An 8?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's the review. Check out our website, scoutfragrance.com.
Okay. Sounds good. I will.
Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you so much.
I sell travel size decants so people can test drive before they buy. So the podcast was really to promote my business and then also to support Black-owned businesses. So the hoodie I'm wearing is Sean Crenshaw, Ovation for Men. You can pick it up on Amazon or you can go to our site. But man, insightful, LaRussell, the hustle.
Come on.
The work ethic.
Come on.
The no excuses.
You heard?
You know what I'm saying? Man, I appreciate you.
You too.
And again, like, share, comment, subscribe. Scout Business Podcast. Let's get it.
This man seen me in the airport and was like, how I get an interview? And I was like, hit the bio. And he hit the bio. And
Yo,
we here.
Shout out to LaRussell's team too. They came through. Man, I love everybody. I love all the viewers. And man, just keep it locked.
Come on. You heard?